Hello, my lovely friends. I hope you're all doing well. You've made it through the lunar eclipse, full moon in Virgo, the end of the Kali Yuga. We're going through the proton belt. Holy heck, there's a lot going on. Today's session, as we come up to Aries season, the season of fire, this relates to our heart energy, and it's believed that a happy heart makes for a cheerful countenance. You know, when your heart is at peace, life is beautiful. We call this the honeymoon effect sometimes. If your heart is out of balance, this can cause things like mania, restlessness, poor sleep, nightmares, all kinds of things. So this little practice, it's brief this week, but it was specifically intended to help bring you back into balance so that you're getting out of your head worry and stress and shifting this energy down into the power center of your heart. I hope wherever you are and whatever you're doing, life is treating you well. Remember, you are the most important person in the world. And if you just take a few minutes every day, can even be as little as 15, to do some of these practices, eat well, do things that boost your physical health, this will be a great asset to your mental health. Come on, come and join me for this lovely little session to bring your heart back into balance. You can do this day or at night, it doesn't matter. I'll see you soon.
Welcome to this program to help bring peace to your heart. As always, feet, knees, hips in alignment, shoulders relaxed. Gather up through center, interlacing your fingers. We're going to use the thumbs to tap gently at the center of the chest. This is a point related to the heart, can help with vitality and inner peace. Keep the hands interlaced and reach up overhead. Here we expand Lao Gong, the master point for the heart. Arc back down. We'll tap 9 times at the center of the chest. When the heart is calm and regulated, we're far more inclined to experience deeper sleep, improved memory, and a more joyful outlook. Reach up again, expand. Keep your feet connected to the earth, and then arc back down, and we'll repeat this, clearing the spine from heaven to earth one more time. Just tapping gently, and then we'll arc up for the final time, and then separate the hands and release. If you enjoy this practice, consider subscribing to this channel and receive weekly transformational guidance so that you can master your own life through your energy. Now gather up overhead and we'll draw down the heavens, remembering that we always have at our disposal the energy of heaven and earth, these two primordial forces of yin and yang that are believed to make up the entire universe, including your own energy. We draw down, and you'll notice today I'm expanding my hands out. This helps to release from the large intestine and may be beneficial to help you in letting go. We wash this energy down and through. We'll stay in bamboo in the wind for the next 2 forms. Raise your arms up, allow them to float back down, and then draw the hands, fingers back to back at the heart. Breathe in and expand, open through the chest, and then gather the energy and draw it into your heart, and then wash the hands down. Now we'll gather up again, and this time you'll release out. Soften through the knees, fold over. We'll spiral the hands back to back and draw back up to the lotus at the heart mudra. Let's try this again. Breathe in and expand open through the heart and the lungs. And then draw in. Float the hands down. Then the fingers will go back to back and we'll draw up through center again, releasing stress and tension. And then folding over with soft knees and draw back up through center again and back to the lotus at the heart mudra. Open and expand. This is the snake sheds its skin. This is the year of the wooden snake in Chinese astrology. And at the time of filming this program, we're just about to move into Aries season, the season of fire. And fire is the element for the heart. We're also about to experience a solar eclipse. There's a vast amount of expansive energy being drawn into the planet and through all of us at the moment. We are the conduits for these energies and help to bring them to earth. Release down and gather up again. Everything is soft. Wherever you're holding tension, just breathe out and release. Allow the hands to float down, and we'll do one more form in bamboo in the wind. This is a crane form. Hands come back to back again. Thumbs and index finger touch the body and run up through center. Release out. Breathe in as you soften at the knees. Let the wrists relax as we draw up onto the tiptoes, and then flick the hands in quickly. And then release back down. Let's try this one again. These balance forms are great for inner peace and tranquility. I love the fact that the wind is just blowing all around me. It's such a contrast to this inner peace of the heart. Expand up and then flick quickly and release back down. I'm on my tiptoes and then softening back down through the feet. Thumbs and index finger glide up the legs through the center of the body. Breathe in, expand, and soften, anchoring the tailbone. Open up, release, and then up onto the tiptoes and flick. And then draw back down again. If possible, don't touch down on the full base of the feet until the hands touch by your thighs. Now we'll step out into Wuji, or basic stance. Gather up through center, hands back to back at the heart again, then they'll turn over as though we're swimming through. Draw the arms out to the level of the horizon, breathing in, and then release down. We're going to gather up again through center. Turn the hands over as though you're swimming. Breathe into expand, open through the heart and the lungs. This time turn the palms facing up to gather the energy of the sky. And then the hands will draw back to back and we'll dip through center. Push out again and expand, open. We'll alternate between palms down and palms up. When the palms are down, we float back down to earth, drawing up the energy of earth into the heart, expanding open. Turn the palms over, gather the energy of heaven, the sky, draw up and then down to pour this through your central pelvis or pillar of light and expand open. We'll do this little pattern 1 or 2 more times. For the heart, we really want to open up through center. The heart is the center of your own personal universe. It's the engine of our body, and the blood is the fuel. The blood is often referred to as the river of joy. When the heart is in balance, we feel open, expansive. We govern our lives with kindness, compassion, and courage. When the heart is out of balance, we might feel manic, a little bit crazy, at times unbalanced. Now gather up the diamond mudra. Look down towards the earth and then breathe the earth energy up to the heart and release down through center. Wash up and then release. My wrists are soft here. Gather up again, breathing in. You'll look up, thumb and forefinger touch. Here we work the element of metal, pulling down the essence of clarity, brilliance, and expansiveness of a diamond. Back up to the heart and then release and gather, drawing back up the lotus mudra of the heart and release. Float up. As we go through these forms, what are you experiencing within you? Can you feel a sense of shifting of your energy? Are you able to keep your attention on the practice, allowing your mind to be calm, relaxed? Draw up, fill up with the yin energy of earth, and then float and release. Gather up one more time, the diamond mudra overhead, having an expansive view, radiating out into the entire cosmos, and then touching down to earth and drawing up to the heart. Release out and gather in. Back up to the heart and release one more time. And float down. Breathing in as though your hands are tracing the top of a heart, and then come down through center. Gather up, the hands touching at the pinky fingers, and draw down. Float out and release. Float back up as though the hands are just rising up on a cloud, diving in through center. Edges of the hands touch. This is the meridian for the small intestine, which is said to be the filter for the heart. Release and float down. Draw back up again, tracing the outer edges of the heart, gathering in and drawing up the beautiful yin energy of the earth, full of nourishment. The earth is our home, and we draw this beautiful energy into the home of our body, which is our heart. Gather up one more time. Soften down. Edges of the hands touch as we gather up and pour this beautiful stabilizing energy down through the center of the body, and then float up and release. We'll finish this practice by gathering ourselves to ourselves one final time. Always ensure you close the practice by closing your energy gates. When we move this chi around, we want to draw it back in. We're literally pulling ourselves back together, gathering our energy from the places where it may have become scattered and dispersed. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice. I'm sending you all so much love from my heart to yours. Left hand up, palm open, right makes a fist. We bring yin and yang together, and I bow in reverence to you, and I thank you always for joining me and sharing chi. Have a beautiful day. If you would like to learn more about how you can transform your life through these practices, starting in May 2025, I'm offering a full transformational program.